Val Gal. That's the Valuable Gallery. I'm right now in the Rose Room. I'm a little bit nervous today because to in 2 days I'm going to be starting the summer exhibit in the Val Gal. The Val Gal is run by Art Fabian Co. So I have a lot of things to prepare. I don't even know where to start. Of course, I've started taking out some things from my old trusty printer. Um, First, I thought what I'd do today. I'm going to set my timer if you don't mind for 15 minutes, and I'll see how I go. I have two things to do. I sorted two particular um, photographs out of the printer. This particular one here. Let's see if I can get it straight into the camera. A, as you can see, it has a cyclist in it, a young one. On B. Okay, where's the cyclist? See off camera, I don't see them well. The printer didn't print them all that terribly spectacular, so I can't see him. Oh, he's right. He's has got the blue helmet. Oh, there he is in the back. He's a little boy over here. Yeah, that's him. So it didn't make results that I was perfectly happy. Um, I have not that much time, which is good. It's always a challenge to figure out how to create art spontaneously, because spontaneously always makes a certain kind of instinctive movement, and sometimes the results are better than if you've planned it for a long time. The Golden Summer Exhibit 2015. The theme is of course around cyclists, people on bicycles of all different ages and sizes. Also, it's going to be taken. Most it's going to be taken. The action takes place in the neighborhood. So the picture I have my photo safaris that I go around the city filming, and a lot in the neighborhood now, but also in places like Old Montreal and downtown area, and even on different shopping exhibitions. So I've got these two done. There's going to be about 26 tableaus. I have a couple of things done. Now, the Val Gal has an exhibition every, and it changes every season. Because it's a solo affair, I'm the only one that's hanging it, framing it, printing it out, and creating it. It doesn't always exactly start and finish on the time that the exhibit starts. It's a constantly evolving exhibit. So what I start out with might be completely different by the time I end, as I refine and change things. I like that because we live the residence. I live in a residence. It's on the second floor of a residence. People could go in and watch the changes, so it gives a little bit more motivation. The Valgal is an exclusive gallery. It's off limits to the public, but I'm happy and I thank very much the people at Google Plus and also at YouTube for making it possible for me to put it on air. Because what actually the actual artistic expression is not even the exhibit itself, or because of the fact that most people will not actually see it. Although all these things are on sale on you could find out more information or contact me at www.facebook.com// the Art Fabian Company. www.facebook.com/ the Art Fabian Company for more information. Meanwhile, I'll be blogging these. Um, Things are going slowly because it's a one woman affair. Eventually, they will get on air, but they could be either the original exhibit pieces, which will be original more and more because I'm going to be combining these two photographs with some collage items I have in the back to make it more interesting. I think I'm going to do is have different elements appear on the same old works as time goes on as well. So I might not change it, but I might put in like a tiger in somewhere, like coming from an alleyway or something like that, so that the women that live in that are on the second floor and anyone who has access could kind of imagine that this magical creature has just appeared in the neighborhood, and if they step outside of the room, outside of the residence, they might be able to meet a tiger or something like what we show you. These parakeets or these parrots, you see. I've been collecting a lot of magazine pictures. Let me show you one of my finished works. That was last. That was the last exhibit, which I'm not satisfied with. To show you some of the kind of give you an idea of the result. You see, this is all frames. So you see, it has well, I'm not particularly. I don't love it. It has. There's a woman sitting on a park bench, looking out at the store. It's a cafe depot, actually, and a provisoire. And all of a sudden, magically, a giant tomato plant is growing out in front of her eyes. Well, I like the idea, but I don't think that. I think I'd like to change the tomato plant. So that will be next. But right now, I'm going to be doing the two images I showed you. I think this young cycler and the people in the cafe need some sort of special magical presence, don't you? Yes. I love animals. Animals. I have a lot of animals, and I just showed you some parrots. Could I maybe put a parrot in there? Would that like maybe come? I have one that have flowers coming out in the front. Why should there be a parrot there? It has to make logical sense. And what would the parrot? What would? Yeah, I also want the actors inside the photograph to be able to enjoy these creatures. So even though this is a very nice picture, I don't know how I could place it in unless I split it in half. Let's leave it on the side. I have a nice good picture of what is that? A lioness. Well, she looks interesting. She's just peeking off of the side. Maybe I could have her just coming from the side. I have actually a rather unsightly car. I would rather have these animals. Uh, I have a car. Maybe I could put a parrot just kind of peeking out from the side, like here. If I put it over here, I get rid of a lot of. I don't care. I could get rid of a lot of some of the people enjoying their food in the cafe. He has lines. This is a scientific picture. Unfortunately, it's a really nice picture of a parrot, but he has lines in his nose. But I think that looks the best of the three of them. See, you see it. So maybe they don't see it. Maybe you could kind of imagine that people in the plateau see these animals all the time. Okay, I like the parrot. I like the parrot, and he does his work too. He hides very nicely that unsightly car. So I'm going to put the parrot in there. Let's see. I have my trusty Samsung Impact on, so that I measure the time. I put it on 15 minutes, but I have a tendency sometimes it could go on and on and on. This is the first time I found about YouTube films it. Thank you very much, YouTube, because I can't find the old one. This is not my first um, hangout. I've been filming it with my Sony Coolpix, but the results, as my image, have been less than spectacular because I don't, the Coolpix is above the screen, and I don't know how to. I don't. It's also on my desk, and I don't know how to go behind it. So I just kind of put it in on the tripod, and let it go. And I've had some wild looks, wild surprises. Last time I think was the most horrific one of all. It was really ugly. I looked like I don't know what some sort of beast. So I'm very glad for YouTube. They are human beings and they know how to do this, arrange these things. I'm not really that good, so I hope the results. I look pretty good on the screen compared to what I've looked in the past. As I see it, I'm looking there, so I don't have to have any rude surprises from my cool face. I'm in the process of. This is completely improvised, and I understand well the dangers of improvisation without like someone to be there, a director or producer. So, um, I can't. I'm just improvising. I'm not really taking responsibility for carefully thinking out everything I say. I have to say this quite clearly because often, I listen to the radio all the time. Often people are in trouble for saying things that are ill thought out. So if I do say something that you might not like or perhaps take offense to, please forgive me. I'm just improvising, okay? I don't have to agree with everything I say. It's just the start of a dialogue. That's to tell you that I can't stand. If you could give, sometimes I wonder why people don't just say you didn't before they start suing or something. That to tell the person you made a mistake. I don't know. Maybe people are yelling that you don't hear it on the radio. So, anyways, that's an aside. I don't want to get too much into it. Just to say that this is completely improvised and completely live. So please, if I have something, I try to keep it mostly stick to this topic of art. And if you find something you disagree with, it might be wrong, definitely. Meanwhile, I can't see if I could get it on there. You see, you have a parrot that just appeared in the Plateau Royal and is watching you as you watch the people dine outside on the terrace. I rather like it. I think it's an improvement, despite the lines, which I can forget about them, because it hides very nicely. There was too much clutter. Now I have these two ladies under the table look much nicer. Okay. I have a little problem with, I have some white space on the other side now. I'm encouraged to see if I could fix up the tableau even more and make it more interesting. So I'll look into my space I have on my bed, everything, all sorts of cutouts from the magazine. I'll leave an animal alone. I'd like to see if I have foliage. I don't have that much. What can I have on the other side? I have chairs. People, I don't need people. But I do people. A person of some sort. I have a lovely model. What would this model be doing? She's too big. You see, she's very pretty. I've been doing some cutouts. Some of these are actually models. Most of them are models, because models are best for the camera. She's pretty, eh? Okay, but she's too big. I have a mother and child. I really don't want. Let me take it so you don't have to see the back. I don't really want a mother and child. I don't know. I have so many pictures of children. It does occur to me that we are not. This is a residence for people who don't have children. How about him? The lady shirt, her with a doggy. Yep. I'll put it aside to think of it. Though I have a dog already on there. I'm not sure if these are dog people or cat people. Here's this lady, this Kate Spade woman. She's, would she be look getting perch on the side there? Let's leave her there. Let's leave her on the side. I'll get a selection, obviously, and see what I can do. And have some rather Here's some smaller pictures. How about someone doing yoga? No, she's actually in the country. She could be. She could be doing this person could be doing yoga on the side. I have to get rid of the foliage. I'll leave it. The tableaus are supposed to be inspiring in one way to make you appreciate and enjoy the environment just outside the door. But it's also to encourage you to do healthy and nice things for people like us where we live. It's kind of, I also have another kind that's a vision board. Look at this. This is funny, this picture of this. I like this a lot. It doesn't go there, but I like it a lot. With a tiger. I think I met the lady. Can you see? Yeah, the lady. She wanted to. She had money. She also wanted to have a dream of to paint a tiger. So she very apparently she got it done. She painted her tiger. And if I look at him in the back there, I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't look he doesn't look that safe to me. Actually, I don't need people in the beach. I have an animal. One animal is enough. Two people taking selfies. No. Why should they take selfies? You're having selfies with people on the terrace. You have to leave some people on the terrace. A lovely friend Patel. She's looking at the camera. There's two people, two ladies and a dog looking at the cityscape. No, it's dark. No. A lady and a gentleman in a car. How about someone in a room looking off? You can make it like it's like I was, like she's kind of in a room looking off onto the terrace. It has worked before. It has worked before. Let's try those. Do I have anything else? Okay, let's start with that and see how they look. There's a rest. I don't know. We can start with these three. So I have the lady in a room. Look what I have on the other side. I scored something on the other side. Some graffiti. A lady with graffiti. Nope. I don't know what she would be doing there. The parrot's much bigger than any of them. I said the Kate Spade lady. And she takes up the whole picture. I'm missing one. Where is that other image? Here. A lady feeding a dog. I already have a parrot. No, I don't think any of them work, unfortunately. What else can I do? Let's see. I have furniture. Could there be some chairs on the side? Just sitting there for somebody to sit down. I have this really nice picture. I could make it like inviting the viewer to sit down and just enjoy the sun. Okay, I'll leave it on the side. Look at all these colors in this thing. What would the television be doing there? You kind of like want to have something like somebody's looking out at the people on the terrace. That's what I think. How about this? And they could, I could cut out the background of the building. Has a nice chandelier though. I could put it in because it has. What I'm looking for is something with picture windows. So this has picture windows. This is another one with picture windows. Yeah. I have this is nice. See, this is kind of looks like the terrace, only it's much less decorated. Wouldn't you like to think that the terrace, the restaurant had that inside? Yeah, this is picture windows. If you want picture windows, this has picture windows. I see something that looks good. What does it look? No, it has a fireplace. It's for the winter. The winter is no good. Okay. I also have pictures. You know, it might be nice. I have pictures of a yacht club. Mhm. We could have a yacht club. Like you have a yacht club, and then on the other side you have the restaurant like this. This one sounds like a good idea. I have to get rid of the buildings in the back, but who cares? Who cares? Okay, look for more bateau. Venice is no good. Look for more bateau. This is not the right. It was not in the right booklet. I have like different files. That encourages me. Let's see if I can find more boat pictures. If I can. Boat pictures. I have a look at this. This is a really sharp picture. Really nice. Did you see it enough? Here, I'll leave it. I think it's so cool. But it's too, you have to have the city in the background. You don't have people eating on the terrace. This kind of reminds me of the terrace, but what would I have a red car for? The whole thing is the background, you see? Boat. We have a cruise ship. I just saw all sorts of cruise ships. Why do I have a cruise ship on the for? Airplane, car, gondolier again, train, big car, no. Okay, I just saw all sorts of cruise ships. I don't know what happened to my cruise ships. Okay, let's go to the animals again. I don't think the animals are good, but perhaps I could find something else. Oh, a nice chocolate sundae. Or something like that. Maybe a food. Maybe a food. Okay, I think the best is the yacht club. Actually, rabbits. Not much food. And then all sorts of pets. Where are my boats? I have tons. I had lots of cruise ships. Pardon me while I look. I had all these cruise ships. I know I had all these cruise ships. Maybe it's in another volume. Okay. Well, let's try the yacht club. Can't find the cruise ships. Let's try. I think the yacht club might suit. I have plane, but I don't need a plane. It's not in the air. I went through this one. Okay. I think I'm going to stick to the yacht club. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I can't have the city. This is what I'm going to take. I'm going to make it really, really nice, like it's like we're really there. I wish we were. So like they're having their they're having their meal while I'm on the other side with the boats, looking on them on the other side. I wish I could go eat, and I think it'll make it nicer for the picture. I think I have my phone on the silence. It's past 15 minutes. I always do it. I always overdo it. Okay. So I'm going to take off. I don't have much time. I'm going to take off, by the time they left, take off the buildings, leave the sparkling water. Um, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look that good. Because the flowers are there. Okay, it looks awful. It doesn't look good at all. Okay, I thought it would look good. It doesn't. Put a chair for someone to sit in. There's room to look out on it. Okay, that room looks good. How about this one? No, you have to match. It doesn't have to be perfectly authentic. You have to match the colors, you know? That's what's really important mostly. Somehow it has to make logical sense. And the boat would look good, but the boat doesn't match the colors of the terrace. This might. Hmm, it doesn't have that much space. I'm gonna take out the picture windows of this. Oh, it's hard to do this because if I don't use it, I've already cut up pretty much of it. It's easy to lose these. It's the flowers that keep on getting out of trouble. Keep on having trouble with the flowers. It's just that. There's plants in the picture, so I could perhaps take off the plants and have the flowers peeking out of it. And take off another back of it. No, it doesn't look so good. I'm having trouble. I will just leave the parrot. I will just leave the parrot. I don't have much foliage. So this is, I think it's nice and nice. So this is one work. It's gonna be it's first brand new collage of the Golden Summer. This is my first hangout and studio work session. This is KB speaking to you from Valgal, the Valuable Gallery. I'm in the Rose Room. I hope you have an excellent day. I will speak to you again very soon as I do the other one. Have a great day. Speak to you soon.